Hello everybody, Real World Prepper. Let's take a look and ponder if maybe what we see is actually what we're going to get. Stick around, I'll explain what I mean. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. Quick video here. And the name dropping is merely going to be at some other channels, and it's going to be just for topical reasons. I'm going to start off with, by the way, I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it, I know, but there's the little kitty. It's been hanging around here. But Midwest Prepper, very, very funny video burn that he did on the Delaware Patriot. I assume that was a joke what he did. It was funny. So Midwest Prepper, that was great. Rather enjoyed that. A burned out bulb here. Dang, does that say 80 watts? Oh, that was probably why. That's too much for this light fixture. Also, Midwest Prepper did a video about 4 days ago, called Civil Whimper 2020. And I would tell you to go look at that video and listen to what he has to say about what his thoughts are on you know, whether or not there's going to be a civil war, and why he believes there will not be, and there won't be, outside of maybe a few pockets of unrest and things of that nature. There really won't be any big uprising, that socialism will manifest itself and take place, that is a given in his opinion, and there's no stopping it. Let me set this down. I'm going to say that I agree with him in that regard. His points are that people here in the States, we're fat and happy. We've got, you know, we're armchair bandits. And when I say we, I'm just speaking generally. It's a lot of things I don't consider myself, but you know, in reality, I know that I have, I enjoy the comforts, you know, of what our world has to offer, this society rather has to offer. It's not to say that I don't believe that I would get up and fight for the right cause, because I believe that I would. However, if I'm the only one out there, you know, or it's me and a handful of folks out there when everybody else is sitting around, you know, that's a little disheartening. So watch that video. I agree with his points. There's nothing really that I could add to it. I may not agree 100% with everything that he said in that video, but the general gist of it I do agree with, and I think he's probably right. I think there's going to be a lot of inactivity on that front. And so anyway, what does that say? What wattage does it say that needs or doesn't need? Doesn't say caution. There you go, 60. Okay, that's what we did, is a 60. So anyhow, along with that, along with what he said and the points that he made, Midwest Prepper in that video, and again, his funny video about Delaware Patriot, you guys, that's funny. You know, the complacency, the fact that these things are going along, the slow pot, the boiling frog scenario that I've talked about before, you know, that he kind of used that same analogy without the frog part, but just the boiling pot, you know, slow boil. These things have been infiltrating our society for so long, and it's such a subversive, in such a subversive way that, you know, I tend to agree. I don't think there's going to be, I don't think we're going to stop it. I think socialism will achieve its ultimate goal of manifesting itself in our society. And, you know, we're seeing the normalization of things that we probably perhaps once thought we wouldn't see. the LGBTQ community. And I'm not othering these folks. You know, they're people. You know, they're worth something. You know, albeit I believe confused and wrong-headed. You know, but the fact is, and then all right, let me jump around here. Zombie Farmer did a video, the runaway train. And he talked about Pete Buttigieg or however you say his name, the mayor of wherever he is, presidential candidate, you know, who's not going to win, you know, who's not even going to be the nominee, I don't believe. But the fact is, what his candidacy is doing, along with Elizabeth Warren, along with the guy. I apologize. The Spanish guy's name, whatever it is. There's just this convoy of very radically socialized and woke Democrats, and you know, that are vying for the position. Okay, and of course it's I believe it's predetermined. It's already been picked out. You know, the winner is going to be the winner, or rather the winner is going to be the winner. That's already been picked out. But the nominee is going to be whoever they decide it to be, whoever the establishment decides it to be. Also, Zombie mentioned when he talked about that video about Buddha Pete, Boo, whatever, that, you know, something else that I have said before, earlier video, much earlier in my channel's video history, right wing, left wing, chicken wing, or left wing, right wing, chicken wing, whatever. But it's from the same bird, you know, and Zombie mentions that, you know, the right hand, the left hand, they're on the same body, you know. And I believe that's true. I believe this is all a farce and a game. And so for all the time spent, you know, trying to analyze and pontificate and figure, you know, what's going to happen, who's going to do what and all that, you know, it's all in the bag anyway for the agenda. I agree with Midwest Prepper. Socialism is going to happen in this country. If you live in a rural area, also like he said, I think, you know, it'll take longer for the effects to reach you. The more, and this is my perspective now on it. This is why I say be prepared, and to continue to prepare and be able to sustain and take care of yourself as little reliant to the system as possible. Because the system is going to become impossible to live in if you're conservative, if you're Christian, if you're white, if you're male, because these are all the things that are wrong with this country according to everybody on the other side of the coin. So, you know, again, a little name drop, just a little commentary I wanted to share. I think that's how it's going to go. I think that there's not enough people that are willing to get up and actually reclaim what we say we want to reclaim. And I'm not advocating for myself to be the first. Okay, I'm not. You know, that's a scary prospect. If I thought there was a real movement, I might get behind it. You know. If I see that there's a real movement at any point in my future, I may consider getting behind it. But right now, I believe it's really going to be an every man for himself. Zombie's actually mentioned that before, too. You know, he believes that largely it's going to fall to just you and your family and what you guys can do. And, you know what? In a way, I'm okay with that, in that I love my family, and I want to be with my family, and I want to protect my family. And I'm going to teach my child and lead my family in the ways that I believe is right and correct, with Christian values. Flawed a guy as I am, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach my child and lead my family in a way that is historically accurate to the best of my ability, and have them understand how this fall is happening and will have happened once it does, and the fact that we all missed it and we were all too complacent you know, with our technology and our devices and our toys and, you know, and our you know, all of our distractions. Guilty, okay? That's it. That's really all I got. Just a little food for thought. Hope you enjoyed that. Go check out the videos on Midwest Prepper. Check out Zombie Farmer's video, the runaway train, and the little prank pulled on Delaware Patriot by Midwest Prepper. Very funny stuff. And prepare, and keep praying, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe things will turn around. You know, maybe things will go the right direction, and maybe this isn't the time for all of this evil and subversion to be ushered in. Maybe these aren't the times that I believe them to be. Maybe I'm wrong. Hope that I am. Hope we live to find out another day and another episode of The Real World Prepper. Thanks a bunch, guys. See you next time.